Hello, welcome everyone. This is the first tutorial on HTML. So before we get started, what do we need to create a HTML page or to create a website using HTML? So probably we need just two things, and by this time most of us will be having that. One is our browser and the other one is a text editor. So what is the role of a browser? So basically browser is a program which interpret the HTML language and renders the content to the user. So whenever you open any particular website in the browser, all the content that you see are interpreted by the browser itself. The interpretation or the language that is being used for the browser to understand and to interpret the website and render it accordingly. So rendering means like it can render text and it could render links, it can render images, it can render some video files on your websites. So all this interpretation is being done via HTML. So as I said earlier, HTML is the mother tongue of your browser. So no matter whichever browser we use, we can create a website using HTML, and this HTML will be interpreted by the browser. And the second software that we need is a text editor. It could be as simple as a notepad, or it could be any software or any coding software, like even in Visual Studio you can just go and create a HTML file. So probably I'll be using notepad in all my tutorials. And in case if you're using non-Windows system, then probably you can look out for any other similar text editor software in non-Windows OS. And as was telling, apart from these two softwares, there are absolutely no other requirement required for creating a website or web page using HTML. People might think that creating a website or a web page is a tedious task. Probably we might or they will change our perspective once we learn or complete the learning on HTML. So probably we'll just try to get some hands-on on HTML, and I'll just show you something before we actually start coding in HTML language. So as you see in the screen, I have two browsers. So let me open Google Chrome and I'll go to File. So this is a simple Google search screen. So in this Google search screen, you see image, you see a simple text editor or a text box where you can search for certain items or maybe your search query, and a couple of buttons over here, and you can see various other controls over. So how are these being placed in the website, and how are these being rendered and being served to you in the website? So the answer would be HTML. So how would we know that it is using HTML? Probably the easiest task that we can do is right click on any website and say view page source. Don't be taken aback in case if you are seeing this for the first time. Okay, eventually we'll learn and we'll get used to this. And you see that there are several things here, like some scripts, programming stuff, etc. You see here it is a lot of things which I will not cover now. I just want to concentrate on few things, like if you see from this particular tag or from this particular point, you see a lot of text being written inside angular brackets, inside you see somewhere on the forward slash, you see some links, you see some words like href, you see some words like class, style, etc. So probably this is the HTML that is used in the Google.